I have no idea where my business would be if I didn't have these two things, these two skill sets. And I really have to share this with you guys because if you're an online fitness or wellness coach and you're making under $10,000 a month, maybe sometimes you've hit $10,000 a month, maybe you had like some random, sporadic, decent months, but your revenue is really inconsistent and you know that you are called to do big things in the world, transform lives, but you feel like some things are missing. In this video, I'm gonna tell you the two skills that really changed my life as an online fitness coach for the last like 7.5 years. This has allowed me to be able to take care of my family, make sure that my son get pretty much anything that he freaking wants, travel whenever I want, wherever I want. It has allowed me to live the lifestyle that I want to live. I will be doing a disservice if I don't share this with you guys. And these are, skills that I teach, all of my clients inside of the Transformation Coach Academy. And if you stay to the end, I'm gonna share another video with you that has allowed me to make sure that I'm implementing and being consistent and focused so that I can actually be profitable in my business and achieve the things I want. So let's get into it. Listen, anybody can learn how to set up and run Instagram DM ads, but it all starts with a decision and the why behind that decision. Like with myself, years ago, I was looking for a way to consistently get qualified and align leads every single day, because I knew if I can get that, then I can enroll clients every single week. And that gives me sustainability and a reliable way to get new customers. Because I did posting in the Facebook groups, posting on Instagram, cold DMing. I did all of that, like the prospecting. And it's not saying that we shouldn't prospect. That can definitely be a part of it, but how reliable is it? I found that Instagram DM ads was the most consistent, reliable, profitable, and long-term strategy to get clients every single week. And I've been running ads for the last 7 years. And honestly, I'm just not sure where my business would be if I didn't know how to run ads, just to be honest with you. Like I always tell coaches, if you know how to run ads and get leads and you confident with sales, those are really the only two things you need to get new customers. If you had those two skills, the only way you would go broke is if you really wanted to. If you can make $1,000 to $5,000 per client and you know how to close a high ticket offer like that, and you know how to just go directly to your laptop, set up some ads and generate leads, you'll never have to worry about feeding your family. You'll never have to worry about going broke or any of those things, because you now have very high level skill sets that can feed you for the rest of your life. Versus only posting organic, now you're at the mercy of the algorithm. And that way now you're forced to do it multiple times a day, because the only way to get more out of it is to put more in. So now you got to post 3 to 5 times a day with the organic in order to just get a little bit of visibility, unless you have a really big account and you got really good reach. Versus with Instagram DM ads, the only thing we got to do is just add a little bit to the budget. That's all we got to do. And with a fitness and wellness transformation offer, you can get anywhere between a 5 to 15x return on every dollar you spend with Instagram DM ads. I don't know about you, but I got a family, I got people I love, I got things I love to do. So I want to make an impact with what God has called me to do. But if I'm burnt out and I have nothing to give because all I've been doing was posting organically on Instagram, going inside of Facebook groups and doing cold DMs all day long, I'm not gonna have the energy to give back to my clients, to give back to my community. And now I'm doing a disservice to what God has called me to do, versus leveraging something like Instagram DM ads, and not to mention having a self-selling sales process to support you on the back end. Now we can consistently get clients. We don't have to burn out on social media, and we can serve our clients at a very, very high level. So if you have an online transformation offer that serves women specifically, how you market to women, how you sell women, and how you coach women is completely different compared to maybe the traditional way that you've been doing it. Now, a lot of your favorite sales gurus are gonna give you tips on how to overcome objections on a sales call, how to overcome the husband objection, how to overcome financial objections. All of those things are basic things that you need to understand when it comes to sales. But if that's the only thing that you got in your bag. A lot of the women that I've coached over the last 5 years, that way of selling is not aligned with their values and is not aligned with their integrity. Because if I teach you a tactic or strategy, yes, it may work, but if it's not aligned with who you are as a woman, who you are as a man, or who you are as a coach, then you're not going to have confidence and conviction behind it. So subconsciously, when you go to implement the strategy, you already expecting it to fail. And then once it fails so many times, now you have a traumatic experience behind that way of selling. Versus the selling sales system, one, it does most of the selling for you. And now as the coach and the face of your brand, now it allows you to serve and allows you to lead the prospect to the next step in the process. And with this way of selling, all of the ladies and, you know, a few guys that we've coached, they all close at 30 to 69% using this strategy. And a lot of some of your favorite fitness and wellness coaches in the space are still using this system in their business. I had to create this system because I was selling to women, and the way that I've been taught on how to sell, it wasn't working with these ladies. And I would get a sale here and there, but they would come in and they wouldn't be aligned. When we're making sales and enrolling clients, we want them to also be aligned. Aligned meaning that when they come into the actual coaching container, they're actually going to use and show up inside the coaching container. And we don't have to worry about chargebacks, refunds, and having payment issues down the road with clients. And it just allows us to be able to now just show up and treat the other person on the other side of the Zoom call or the person on the other side of the DM like a human being, versus being so attached to the sale or to see if they can pay for it or not, where we can have systems in place that does most of those things for us. And now we can just show up and make sure that we can actually serve this potential client at a very high level. And there's gonna be a percentage of people where you can, a percentage of them that you don't. But the percentage of them that you can, now we're looking at, okay, we may be spending anywhere between $500 to $1,500 a month on Instagram DM ads, but we're actually enrolling 5 to 15 clients a month at $1,500 to $5,000. And these clients are coming in the coaching container. And then after the initial program, we can actually retain 30 to 50% of them. That sounds pretty freaking profitable to me, and something that we can sustain and repeat long term for years to come. Like, I don't want to just build a business that I can do for a couple months or for 12 months. I want to build a business that I can run for 12 years and sell it when I'm done. Thank you for watching. If you know another online fitness or wellness coach that needs to hear this, definitely share this with them. If you're not already, go ahead and like this video, share it, subscribe. This is going to allow us to reach more online fitness and wellness coaches that are faith-centered just like us and make a lot of money while we're doing it. Be sure to click on this next video, because if you don't watch this next video, everything I just talked about is not going to even matter. You definitely want to check out this next video so that you can make sure that you implement it and don't allow things like self-sabotage and other mental roadblocks to stop you.